mood. Okay, here we are at the Geeks Plus studio, which is separate from the Geeks Plus office and all that stuff. This is just for content creators to record their stuff and their videos and all that jazz. But we kind of have to walk through here to get to the Spilled Ink studio, which is just a room, by the way. But yeah, we're just going to go through. We're going to open this, and as you can see, there's light shining through. I wonder what that is. Well, it's a giant spaceship set. Yeah. You know, we haven't used this, but... And here we are. I already preemptively lit up everything and turned on the heat. But normally, you know, when we come in, we'd have to do that. But yeah, here's our boy Bungus. He protects this space, and he's chilling. Look at him. Look at Bungus. Look at him go. And that's what it looks like, yeah. So anyways, we're going to make our way to the Spilled Ink studio, which is this room. And as you can see, it's quite messy. Actually, we cleaned it up a little bit. It's usually messier. There was like stuff all over the ground. But yeah, you know, this thing's pretty handy. Look at this thing. Pablo. You know, you can adjust it. Look at that. Isn't that handy? Anyways. Oh, I left this recorded. Whoops. Anyways. We got two FX30s. This is the main cam. And this is the guest cam. And the guests would sit here, but, you know, the lighting wasn't very good for the guests, so we moved them into the middle. So then I would be here, and Emily would be here, and then we just film. And yeah, POV, we're about to record an episode. Okay, so POV, pull the chair out, take a seat, and there it is. This is what it looks like. And as you can see, my hand shows up here. And look, we're drawing. Whee! And then I would have to reach up here and do the zoom manually. So if you want to get closer. And then focus, right? And yeah, and then this is the Zoom F3, which is connected to the Schwab's. I forgot what it's called. CMC 16 or something. Swaps. I don't know. I'll write it in the description somewhere. But yeah, this is the fancy microphone that's connected to the Zoom F3. And the Zoom F3 is really nice because if you scream, it won't peak. And if you whisper, it'll pick it up. It's actually really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And I left it recording, so I'm just going to turn it off. Yeah. And then, yeah, we just, you know, sit here, do this for hours. And we have a whiteboard in the back for notes, and or if we have like a sponsor or something like that, we'd write like little notes to say and stuff like that. And then we got, you know, cheap monitors just to figure out, you know, where we're drawing, and it's really nice for focusing, especially manual focusing. And here's our storage. This is where we keep like, you know, old drawings, notebooks, stuff like that. Here's a plate Emma made of Ichika. Your sketchbooks, supplies, more supplies. Yeah, just where we keep our papers and all that stuff. Yeah, that's about it. You know, a bunch of markers. You know, tools and a trash taste mug. Yeah, woo, lots of tools. Yeah, I know. When we move, we'll be more organized. Okay, we will. I promise. We'll optimize the space. I promise. Okay. But yeah, and here's the C-stand. It's connected to these lights, and of course we got blackout curtains because, you know, the window could drastically change the color of the video recording. And yeah, that's the POV. Yep. So, yep. Basically, it's just a box with a table in the middle and lighting. But it's nice. It served its purpose. But, you know, it takes a while to get here. Anyways, I can't wait to have the studio at our house and we can roll out of bed and just draw. All right. So, yeah, normally I'd have to go over here. I'm leaving, right? So, go over here, turn off the main switch. Now it's completely dark. Except for the closet light. And yeah, and then we're out of here. We'd have to turn off all the lights. Boom. And yeah, See you at the new studio. Bye. Okay, POV, you're now at the entrance of the house we're renting. I'm not going to show off the whole house, but what I wanted to show is that the Spilled Ink studio, ooh, my voice cracked, it's right there, okay? And then this, I really wanted to show off our prized possession. This is Nishikawa's painting that he demonstrated during that video called Getting Schooled by a Ghibli Artist, background artist. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy, and it's hanging up. And we got over here is the one he did with clouds. he probably is like, why are you hanging that up? I did that in like 2 seconds. But hey, I'm very, very happy about that. And then we got the beautiful, beautiful tree here, which is very nice. So here we have this Spilled Ink Studio, little teaser. I don't know. I just like how comfy it looks. And it's really nice. And it blocks some sound, I guess. Whoa! And there it is. Let me get in the corner. Oh, okay. So this is as clean as it's going to get, because usually it's very messy with paper all over, but we cleaned it just for you guys, okay? Just, I'm going to get in the other corner, eh? I'm now in this corner. I'm very proud of the work I did on the studio. I put a lot of work into it, so I'm very happy to show it off. Yeah, we got the Ichika. This is an imposter. Get out of here. Okay, and then yeah, this bookshelf or whatever it is from IKEA. Yeah, I'm going to put it in text because I forgot exactly what it was called. But it's very, very handy. And this is just where we put a bunch of stuff. It's like super handy. The desk is literally attached to it. So that's really nice. That's also IKEA. Everything's IKEA. Okay, these chairs are used. And what's great about them is that they can lean forward. So they're pushing you forward, which is very nice. Okay, we got the, the classic, They're like in every episode of Spilled Ink. This thing I just got, which is really nice. You're wondering what this thing is? Here, let me show you. Here's our art books. We're like, oh, we need reference. Okay, you pull this out, right? Then you simply... Then you simply do this. You're like, oh, I found the page I want to reference. Put it there. And look at that. Isn't that handy? Boom. There it is. That's the reference holder. It's very nice. And then we would sit here or there. All right. And, we had the same doodads as the other place. But here's the guest cam now. And now we changed it. So now we just got the C-stand just pointing down at the main cam here. So it's higher up and all that jazz. Don't make fun of I need a better weight. It's just a random bag. Here's the whiteboard. But this is my favorite part is right here is the sponge doodle. And he's holding an eraser. Which is so funny. It looks like he's picking it up like, ah! I don't know what he says, but anyways. Then we got, who's this artist over here? Look at him. He's hard at work, this boy. And then we have this really nice wood panel wall. I had to screw it in myself. There's about like 8 pieces and a bomb. The ceiling actually was really annoying to put because this is like noise proofing. Apparently the noise proofing, I still need to work on it because the microphone... It's still a little bit more echoey than I would like it. But, I did my best, right? So these are just like, as you can see, yeah, little tiny screws like bang, 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 bang. It took like 2 days. And, yeah, I got to get better at soundproofing. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I would love to have a better audio sounding devices. Anyways, you need the room audio treated for this microphone to be like amazing, and I'm not the best at it. So apparently there's 3 windows behind here, and it's being blocked because, you know, controlled lighting. But these are soundproofing thingamabobs that I bought. Like I searched so long for all soundproofing. Soundproofing is such a pain in the butt. All that soundproofing that I saw at the previous studio is Geeks Plus's stuff. So I was like, okay, I got to get my own stuff here. Talking about controlled lighting, we have shutters, which is very wonderful. Right? This leather pouch thing on the wall is pretty cool. It's being held by Tic Tacs, and you can hold stuff. And we got the clay episode Ichika. They're looking beautiful here. Blue ink. And we got the Warhammer painted beaver episode, the gaming beaver episode. See, that's really nice. And we got a bunch of fake greenery plants. Yeah. And every time a guest comes in, we have them draw Ichika. So a bunch here, right? And some celebratory stuff. And yeah, I really like this wall. It's a nice accent. And this desk it's an art desk. And what's nice about it is that it can slant. So, you know, this is like if you just want to vibe and you're not filming anything, you just vibe here. This is for filming. Right. I'm going to quickly just go over just whatever. You guys can use your eyes and just look at what we got here. Sorry, it's getting a little dark. So, anyway, since it's getting dark, and I've shown enough of when it was beautiful in the sunlight, I'm gonna go down here. Now, don't look at the wire management here. I got it's work. It needs work. Anyways, I tripped on the chair. Anyways, and that's how we film, guys. That is it. Go up here. Turn it on. This monitor should turn on. And there it is. Erasing. Right? And this is for the guests. This is for us. Very nice. Gotta get a new microphone stand. So I'm very happy to show this off because like I said, I did a lot of work on it, and I love the green and brown combo. It gives me that like nature vibe. In the previous studio, it was just depressing because it was like, yeah, like black is the best for, you know, not having light bounce all over the place. No, I was going purely for vibes because if you want to work in a place where you feel like you're vibing, you're comfortable, it looks nice, it feels nice to be in. So I really, really hammered in on the wood and green look, you know what I mean? The nature-y look. I really like it. We got this lamp here. Looks like lo-fi vibes right here. Like you can see the lo-fi go right here. Oh yeah, and I would like to mention that these light tables are amazing. I think I'll try to link it in the description. But we have another light table under here, and you know, we have the cutting mat, which is really nice. And everything's like kind of optimized, which is very nice. I like it. I enjoy it. Another thing I forgot to mention is that we have a new light fixture, which is just one big thing now instead of like 2, right? Okay, it's now dark. I just wanted to show the nighttime vibes, okay? Oh. There it is, nighttime vibes. Okay, my closing thoughts is basically you guys don't need all this to record or post on the internet or just draw, right? You don't need all this stuff. This is just made so it's just easier. We come in, hit the button, record, and then hit the button, leave, right? That it's just streamlined so we can just in and out. That way we don't feel like we always have to set up and be like, oh, we have to set it up. I don't want to record anymore, right? It's meant to be streamlined, but you don't even need a fancy camera like this if you want to like film yourself just drawing. All you really need is just, you know, get a little stand and a phone, and that's it. That's all you need. So, but thanks to you guys and your support, we are able to, have something wonderful as this. So, thank you guys for watching and everything like that. So, thank you. Really appreciate it. And yeah, so that's my closing thoughts. I'm gonna show you some bonus. We're gonna show you our rooms. Okay, we are now in my room. Don't judge me too hard, but you're about to see a Starship Enterprise. I have no rug yet. Don't judge me. But yeah, there's my room. So where do I start? Well, we can start with Bo. He's my pet frog. Let me zoom in. Yeah, I made him his own little platform. Isn't he cute? Look at Bo. Look at him. You got wood panel in the back that I, had to nail in. There's the spaceship stuff. This is a expensive chair because I care about my back. Then we have the lefty mouse and the normal mouse. This is gaming mouse, and this is just like chilling. Because my arm acts up now. I'm getting that age. Wacom pen. What else? Clickety clackety. I custom made it myself. Okay, all my knick-knack doodads. We got the Marv Shrine. Yep, that's Marv. Yep, that's the best Fire Emblem game. Yep, that's Conan, Detective Conan. Watch. Isn't that so sick though? You press the button and it goes, and then you can shoot people. Then there's Ghibli. My favorite Ghibli watch that Emily gifted me. Yep, very wonderful. Then we have Best Girl. Then we got a gift from a fan. Gundam Seed Destiny. Honestly, goated show. We got Initial D that I've been reading on the toilet. Very great. I love it. Then we got we have to talk. Guys, this took 3 years to get, by the way. This is my favorite game of all time. Goemon's Great Adventure. Yeah, Goemon's Great Adventure on the N64. Anyways, it took me 3 years to get these. I'll tell it one day on Spilled Ink or something, like the story. Yeah, then we got a bunch of pigs, and here's Pigimi. Yep, that's Emily is a pig from a fan. And yeah, it's just a bunch of doodad knickknacks here. Yep. And then here's the this gamer PC going on. Not updated, but it does its trick. This whole rack, this sick rack, just hangs on the desk, attaches to the desk, which is very nice. Then we'll go over here and we got the boys, the Fire Emblem boys. Yeah, that's right. Martha and Roy, chilling. And then we got Van Gogh here, gifted from Connor. We got, Daidus, she kind of died there though. Custom PC here with squids, And, yeah, I got a footstool under there. Check my wiring management. I mean, it's not so bad. It could be better, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's about. Oh yeah, then I got the classic YouTuber SM7B. Yeah, this is where I spend majority of my life in. Yep, that's me. Oh yeah, let me show you this doohickey doodad trick. I like saying doodad now. Okay, I'm gonna press this button and you know what's gonna happen, right? And that's why the shelf is attached to the desk. So now it turns into a standing desk. What I would do is I would slide this away and then I would move this stool in. And this is a standing stool, and you just, to get a little healthy, it's really nice. You just sit there, and yeah, and then you type away. And then you're probably like, well, what's this thing? Well, you know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm about to do, okay? Every other day, I'll do this. I'll pull it out. Yeah. Okay, every other day, I'll pull this out. And I'll just go on it. Yep. And then I'll play TFT or like a card game, Shadowverse, I don't know, some game, like some chill game. And then I'll just do that for like 45 minutes. It's kind of funny. So yeah, that, you know, you gotta be healthy, I guess. Oh yeah, that's a cool light bulb. I got this cool lamp. Yeah, lighting is very important, okay, guys? Anyways, stubbed my toe. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you the most important part, which is, oh, Daidus, how do you draw digitally? Huh? Where's your tablet? Here we go. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Let me set the camera up. So this thing, so guess what? These monitors are on ergotrons. So I'll just raise this up. Well, it's hard to do with one hand. Hold on, let's see if I can do it. And yeah, this is how I draw. I will literally, I positioned it. Here's the arm. You see that? Pretty sick, huh? And then I'll just extend it when I'm ready to draw. Sit down here and probably watch something there while I doodle on here, you know, just grab the, Okay, and then I'll grab my pen. I use the ergo grip because it doesn't hurt my hand as much and my fingers. And yeah, you'll just, oh, would you look at that? Oh, Chichika, wow. Spilled ink, yay. And yeah, but lately, I'm gonna be honest, I've been doing more physical art than digital lately. But yeah, that's back when I used to animate more, I just do this all the time. Listen, when you do this as a job, you want to be comfortable. You want to find the most optimal way. You just want to be comfortable. That's why do you think I got a footstool down there, okay? You want to be comfortable, and you just want to, you know, get to work and stuff like that. Did you enjoy my nerd room? I've never showed my room, like, ever, but, you know, I do love it. Oh, one last thing. You know what's funny is this is how you know you're in a nerd room. You see this? It's supposed to be a closet for clothes, but I just have wires hanging out.
Okay, this is the start of my office room tour. On the front, we have the bread sign from Kiki's Delivery Service. And you open, and ta-da! It's my office. I'll deal with that later. Over here, we got a little cafe hachiware. Let me show this like in a wider. Does this work? Ugh. Okay, so I didn't finish unpacking everything. These two boxes here, it's literally just labeled Emily Strawberry because I want to make a video just literally going through every single strawberry item I own. But I haven't filmed it yet, so that's still there. That's another box that I still have to unpack because there's a lamp in there. This is my closet, and these are all of my plushies. Oh, I got a Bochi pocket. Got Kyo and Yuki. This is my favorite area. This is all my little Baldur's Gate 3 plushies. Look at them, they're so cute. And then this is a Hello Kitty that I got from Awaji Island. And I hung up some of my favorite little gachapon, which are these little Cardcaptor Sakura capsule toys. Don't they look so cute? They're like miniature toy packaging. That's my air conditioner. And this is my stationery table. My little crafting table. Got this over here. And then I decorate it with some sleepy little guys. Look at them. They're so sleepy. And over here, not much to look at. This is just my workspace. That's my bubble tea that I was drinking. Yeah, that's my computer. That's my mic. That's my window. That's wallet. And then over here is my pin board, or one of them. I have another one down here for keychains. So as you can see here, there's like a whole pile of keychains that I want to display. I haven't hung this up yet. This room is a very slow work in progress. And oh, I got this recently. Let me just look at this. Isn't this cool? I pre-ordered it from the Bandai store. 1 second. Ba-bum. Bam, bam, bam. And it lights up. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I don't want to get copyright claimed. And then right next to my journaling table is my little bookshelf area. So I got this little clay jewelry box here. My notebooks. This is where I keep all of my file folders and coasters. I have a little Caleb shrine up here. These are where I keep my washi tapes. And these are more drawers and more like art books and hand models. Yeah, very useful corner. And that's about it. I don't have, you guys might be surprised to see I don't have like a bajillion prints on my wall. I'm trying to keep this room a little more low-key, not minimal, because as you can see, like I do have kind of a lot going on, but I don't want to make the walls as busy as my previous rooms have been. I'm just trying it out just to see what that's like. I want to maybe make it a bit more organized. I do have to unpack all of this later, but yeah, that's my room. Oh, I totally forgot this bag back here. So you might be like, where do you keep all your prints? Literally, all of my prints are in this bag. Some of them are in like a print binder. I don't really know what to do with these. For now, I'm just keeping them kind of in storage. Just because, like, I have the wall space for all of them. Maybe I'll put some up. But, yeah, those are just in a bag for now. Anyways, hope this room tour was fun. We'll do another scan around the room. And another look at this horror. And that's about it. Hope you like my office room tour. Okay, back to you, Daidus.
What do you mean back to me? I already did. I edited my room tour before yours, so it's over. The video is over. Bye.